Sexy Times.
Welcome to Sexy Times. Yeah, okay. Stop clapping, it's good. Tonight, we've got a hell of a show. We've got mass media mobster Nick Jackson of Mega Fox Cum. And not only that, we have a special guest tonight. He's the editor-in-chief and the owner of the Express, Nelson Becker. But first, we go to Ottawa, where the people are climbing the walls about the Environment Conference in Copenhagen. They are literally scaling the walls. 20 Greenpeace protesters scaled our Parliament building walls so that they could hang huge banners from the roof saying, Harper Ignatieff, climate action costs lives. When RCMP were questioned about the breach in security, they merely responded by saying we are constantly on the lookout and watch for things that are out of the ordinary. I guess 20 people in blue jumpsuits and full climbing gear and ropes and helmets and banners are not out of the ordinary in Ottawa. Continuing to talk about the environment, our very own Premier flies out to Copenhagen to be a keynote speaker. He's going to tell the world on how BC is at the head of the pack and that we will be carbon neutral as a province before anybody else. He probably won't talk about the 22 tons of carbon that it took for him to fly there to tell everybody that. And he probably won't be talking about all of the school maintenance cuts that the school districts were actually going to use to upgrade their furnaces, put in better windows, and to be actually more energy efficient so that they wouldn't have to buy carbon offsets and actually be carbon neutral. What he will probably talk about is how well we're doing and how if the weather continues to grow, BC's crucial and most important development out of the global warming is that we may lose permanently the Okanagan wine growing region. But Environment Minister had this silver lining. Colder regions like Lillooet and Linton will then warm up. And then we can grow our grapes there, which is going to be awesome, because it won't be as far as a drive. Now, going to California, to keep going with the wine, we've got a boob job bandit on the run. Actually, she's been on the run for only a week and has been recently arrested. 30-year-old Giovanna Jean Papalone has been arrested for getting another boob job and not paying for it. Police credited the quick arrest by getting her personal information that is stamped on the inside of the boob, of her old boobs, and crediting that because she used a false identification, and they were able to track her down with her old boobs. I've got nothing on that. I really just have nothing. We'll be right back. Welcome back. And tonight, in our seriously sexy segment, we've got Nick Jackson. He's the corporate president of media architecture for Mega Fox Cum. And some people are calling him the next coming godfather of mass media. Nick.
Hey,
glad to have you on the show.
It's come aboard.
Excellent. So people are calling you the next coming godfather of Mega Fox Cum. I mean, how does that feel? That's a becoming title.
It's humbling, but you know, like I say, we at Mega Fox Cum, we're a team. And like a team, we come together.
Wow. So this must be a very hard job to hold on to.
Well, it helps to have a good head
on your shoulders.
Yeah, because you're coming and going, you're in, you're out, you're in, you're out. It's light, it's dark, it's light, it's dark. You know, you're pushing and you're pulling, and you're pushing and pulling, and sometimes I just want to throw up.
God, it does sound hard. It does. Well, you came into this industry pretty young.
I came into it pretty hard too, Abe.
Well, tell us about the first time that you came in this industry.
Well, I was young, you know, and something of a wild stallion.
Young buck, if you will.
Young buck. And I found myself working on the Fox Cum Ranch.
Lord Fox Cum's Ranch.
Lord Fox Cum's Ranch.
Wow.
And I think that day I was baling hay. So I'm off there, you know, tossing my bail.
Right.
And he comes over and he says, "I like your style, kid." And he
Work
took me-
ethic.
My work ethic.
Yeah.
He took me under his wing and he taught me the ways of Fox Cum.
And the rest has been history, obviously.
It's fantastic, isn't it?
Wow.
Amazing.
So I also understand you've just come back from holidays in the
Yeah.
Cayman Islands.
Yeah.
You have some fun down there?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Oh, really, eh?
Yeah, the waves. I mean, the surf. The girls. I mean, girls coming and going.
Little
eh?
boats everywhere.
Little boats, but I mean, big, stout masts. And the coconuts.
The
The coconuts like you wouldn't believe.
Well, talking about coconuts, actually while you were down there, a local paper reported a bit of a scandal. Something with you locked in a hotel room and 3 Copacabana girls, a horse, a leopard, and a monkey.
Okay, the monkey was late and it wasn't mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right. All right.
Now, look, I like to have fun, just like the next guy.
Get a little closer to nature.
I like to come into nature.
Right.
I like to, you know, get a little dirty. I'm organic.
Oh, okay.
I like to milk the cows.
Must be all that farming experience that you have.
I had that experience when I was younger.
Yeah, at the ranch.
That organic farming experience.
Right. Well, another local paper has actually reported another story about you, and about you regarding a drug charge.
What?
A drug charge.
Are you trying to make the bad guy out of me?
No, not at all. I'm just reading a
Look,
paper.
Okay, look, trafficking. I can't possibly have been involved in trafficking. They took my license away a long time ago, man.
Oh.
Like a long time ago.
So what were you doing with 300 pounds of cocaine?
Okay, I was holding it, all right?
For a rainy day?
Look, I mean, that's just another example of not quality information. I mean, my media stations didn't report that.
Well, that doesn't change the fact that it's not true.
Well, that's not the point.
Well, what the hell is the point then?
The point is if you want to come into this box,
This
things are going
media
to get a
box.
little hairy.
This media box is
Yeah, this
everybody
big media
protects.
box.
It's bullshit. It's absolute
Stuff is going to start flying.
This
babe.
box, I'm in this box. What's this box?
This box is huge. This box, you could drive a truck through this box.
Well, what's in the truck? Money?
Investments.
Investments.
We used to have great investments in character. We had great iconic characters. You know, the whole family, they would come and they would sit in front of the TV set after the
box.
Sunday deal, the big TV box. And they would watch great characters like Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck and Goofy. And they would eat their meals. But what do we have now? Now, Mickey and Minnie, they're divorced. And Minnie, she's raising 3 kids on her own and she's an alcoholic. Mickey's on antidepressants. Goofy's out of his freaking mind. You know? And it's because nobody's watching them anymore.
Really?
Do you want to be responsible for that? Do ya? Do you?
I kind of like Goofy. Nick Jackson, everybody. We'll be right back.